Hi, my name is Angelica, and this is the Angelica Unfiltered channel where I talk about health, wellness, weight loss, but mostly fat acceptance. If you are new here, I used to be in the fat acceptance community. In 2024, I decided to make a video talking about how I no longer wanted to be a part of the community, and I started my weight loss journey, and I got canceled. And it went very viral, in case you didn't see. I don't know, I feel like my channel just keeps growing and growing and growing, and maybe I should, reintroduce myself every now and again so you understand why I say the things that I do. And I'm not just some soulless, mean bitch on the internet, like some people think I am. I just watched 𝓌𝒾𝓃𝓾𝓃𝑔 react to this video, so I thought I would come on here and share my own opinions on it because I wanted to talk about it. Before we get into it, jewelry of the day, I am wearing my grounding smoky quartz toggle necklace with the matching earrings. I also have some peridot huggy hoops in, and it's kind of far down because the necklace is on a 24-inch chain, but I have this glorious evil eye necklace too. Little stack moment. I actually really like my outfit today, but I feel like it's kind of boring, but it's kind of cute for me. It's literally just jeans and a t-shirt and a diarrhea green cardigan. I like diarrhea green, okay? That's enough to constitute a good outfit. So the video in mention is from Ashton Evans, and this was posted October 19th. I always forget to do disclaimers at the beginning of my video, but I hope that you guys have more than fucking 3 working brain cells. So you know that this video is not inciting any sort of violence. I do not wish ill harm of this creator or anyone else that I have talked about in the past. Do not go and bully this creator. If you have anything to say about what this creator says, you can leave it down in the comments section down below. Please and thank you. So the caption of the video says, I really don't like to be too controversial on here, but this has been weighing very heavy, no pun intended, on me recently. I love you. White heart emoji. Hashtag plus size content creator, hashtag GLP-1, hashtag skinny epidemic. Most people in the fat acceptance community are obesity epidemic deniers. So why should we believe them when they say that there's a skinny epidemic? You know, I did some math here. You know, we know the statistics. 77% of Americans are overweight. So that leaves 23% of the population of American adults left. So some of those people have to be a healthy normal weight, and some of those people have to be underweight. Let's split it down the middle. I'm sure there's less underweight people than there is normal weight people. I don't know. Maybe I can find some statistic online. Let's say if there's 23% left, that's 11.5% of the US population would be a normal healthy weight and underweight. Does that seem like a skinny epidemic to you? See, an epidemic, not that I'm a scholar or, you know, a biologist in any means, means that there's like a huge phenomenon, a humongous phenomenon, sorry. Yeah, there's not really that many healthy or skinny underweight people. And skinny is different than healthy normal weight, but people in the fat acceptance community think that anything that is not super morbidly obese is skinny. So let's see what Ashton has to say. You're big, sister. Big? Big? Are you calling me big? Sorry, Amberlynn Reed joke there. Not that I'm the tidiest person ever, but what's up with the shirt? Why is there so many stains? Could we not have found a different shirt before we started filming? And I don't know if it's like the beige and the slick back bun, but it's giving Alexandria Rodriguez. Or is that how you say your name? I always forget. If there's like Alexandria or Alexandra, whatever. Not that it matters, because she's not a good person either.
I really didn't want to have to, but I feel the need to address the skinny epidemic.
Oh, is it harming your friends and family and people that you care about? I doubt it. You usually keep similar company to yourself, and quite frankly, I don't think you are of a healthy weight stature. I'll try to be nice. I won't go too savage yet, but you guys know that I'm a wicked woman. And also, someone told me I was fucking grotesque and a sociopath in my other videos, basically. Everything I'm saying, take it with a fucking grain of salt. I make these videos, obviously, to give my own commentary on fat acceptance videos. And I make these videos so you guys out there that are watching these videos can use it as motivation or inspiration to continue to lose weight, or even just to start your weight loss journey or to maintain your weight loss journey. But most importantly, I do this to make you fucking laugh. And you are not going to chuckle if I sit here and ride the fence. Is that the right saying? Comedy is mean and harsh and goofy and stupid. And I like to implement that into my videos because there's just so much serious content on YouTube. Like the other day, I just needed to fucking laugh. But there was like no content for me to laugh at. Like everything is serious. Everything is commentary. I mean, I know I'm like doing commentary, but it's like, I want this space to be a giggly, funny space. Okay? It's not that serious. Get off your high horse. Sorry that you have no sense of humor, and I do. And so do all my unfiltered divas on the Angelica Unfiltered channel. Okay, back to this Ashton Evans chick
that we're in. I need to tell you that this video is not coming at anyone in particular. It's not coming at people who take the shots. It's not coming at people who...
Something triggered this event. People just don't post a video willy-nilly. Ashton saw someone lose weight and it pissed her off. That's what happened.
On a weight loss journey, your body and what you do with it is none of my business.
But I'm going to make a video talking about why your weight loss is causing fat people to be discriminated against. It is your fault that fat people in the world are suffering because you decided to lose weight. How does that make you feel? I hope it makes you feel like a piece of shit, because that's how I see you now, because you decided to lose weight. Yeah, I hope you know everyone hates you now. Yeah. I hope losing weight was worth it.
But this skinny epidemic that we're in is hitting the plus size influencer community so hard.
So you only care about the plus size influencers? I follow a lot of plus size influencers and it seems like they're still making ends meet.
The reason that I feel the need to talk about this now is because I have been getting so many emails from different manufacturers who manufacture GLP-1s. And the emails are always like, we want to be a part of your weight loss journey. Like, let us help you with your weight loss journey. And they want to...
I cannot tell you how many companies also email me about GLP-1 medications or Temu or random jewelry brands that want to do a collab. Like, it's not that fucking deep. The companies that sell GLP-1s probably go on TikTok and Instagram and they type in plus size influencer, 𝒹𝒾𝓃𝓾 content creator. And then they see everyone and then they look, oh, does this person have an email in their bio? Click, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. They send the same email to everyone else. You are not special. I promise you. You are just fat, and a company wants to use your fatness and your likeness to sell product. It's not that deep. Companies don't care about you. And that holds true when they are trying to make you promote GLP-1 medications as a content creator. And when companies decide to extend or, what's the opposite of extend? Or retract their sizing range. Money, money. Do you guys know that money? Everything is about money. People in the fat acceptance community love to bitch about late stage capitalism, but they can't use their 3 fucking brain cells to think any deeper about it.
Send me GLP-1s and what?
Oh man, this is such a personal pet peeve. And I know some of you guys probably also still have these tattoos, but first of all, the tattoo on the middle finger is so fucking blown out. That looks like it was done with Sharpie. I know I'm going to sound pretentious and annoying, and this is old school, but I can't stand when people just have fucking tattoos on their hands. I mean, not that I'm like an old hag or anything. I'll be 29 in March, so I'm not like super old. But like, even just a few years ago, if you wanted a hand tattoo, you had to be pretty heavily tattooed because, I mean, society has changed now. And I guess depending on what field you're in, maybe it is different. But these used to be called job ruiner tattoos when you had things on your hands, your knuckles, your neck, your face. But now everyone just has them. And I think it looks fucking stupid when you just have tattoos on your hands. And what? And it's just like a bunch of random shit too. Like, I prefer hand tattoos when it's just like one solid piece of work. Or it's like a piece that like goes into the rest of your hand. Whatever. I'm pretentious. I have opinions. You do not have to agree with me. If your opinion is different than mine, that is okay. You do not have to press the dislike button. But it's okay. If I don't like your tattoos, I won't say anything to your face. I might look at you like this. But tattoos are something I care very deeply about and something I'm very passionate about. I don't just go get a tattoo willy-nilly by any fucking random Susie or Frank. It's something that I put a lot of thought into it. Even if it is a dumb mosquito tattoo, at least I want to get this tattoo done by someone reputable that does good work. Not just Greg over here doing shit out of his garage. In case you're new here, hi, my name is Angelica. I have almost 30 tattoos. Let me flex. Got the whole left arm. I have some on the right arm. I want to wait to get this done when I lose a little bit more weight. I want to tighten it up a little with some muscle. Got my chest. Got this. It goes pretty far up. And then I have, let's see, 1. And then I have 4 on my legs. I want to start doing my legs more soon. Tattoos are forever. Yes, you can get them laser removed, but sometimes they don't always come off. Bold holds. Don't get some random fine line tattoo by some random Shelby, okay? Do some research. Have a little thought before you go get a tattoo, please and thank you. If you learn one thing from this video, please take that with you. Use your fucking brain. And if you live in Illinois, I have plenty of recommendations I could give you. All right, back to Ashton for the 50th fucking time.
Me to post about them and post about my weight loss journey with them. First of all, who said anything about a weight loss journey?
I mean, you sure could get on one. That's maybe they're trying to tell you something, girlfriend. Cause that double chin is chinning for sure. Yep. Sorry. I'm not gonna be nice. I don't give a fuck. I don't owe you kindness. I don't owe you niceness, okay? Don't expect that from me.
I know this might come as a shock to a lot of you, but I'm not trying to lose weight.
We can tell. Sorry. What is that face? She looks like she's gonna snarl at me.
I don't want to lose weight. I genuinely like my body.
You genuinely like your body. That is why you're going to put a mask of makeup on. Yep.
And that right there is where my issue lies with all of these plus-size influencers who are getting on the shot and just losing a ton of weight. Before you had all of this money to buy the shots and to go through the weight loss journey and then to go through surgeries to remove excess skin, you were here on social media preaching body positivity.
Because body positivity and fat acceptance is a coping mechanism, I will tell you. How do I know? Because I was there. I was there doing the same cringy-ass posts. I was trying to convince myself that I loved myself by posting things on Instagram and TikTok. While I was trying to help build the self-esteems of other women, I was also hoping it would do the same to mine. And yes, when people get the opportunity to take a GLP-1 medication to help them lose weight, they're going to take it. I don't know why it's so mind-boggling to you.
And preaching that women should love and appreciate their bigger bodies and that they should embrace it. And in reality, the second that you got enough money, you went and changed it.
If you love yourself, you will take care of yourself. If you love yourself, you do things that are annoying. Like, I just moved 45 minutes away from my vascular doctor, but I had an appointment to get an ultrasound on my varicose vein. So I drove all the way the fuck over there. And then I had to drive all the way the fuck back after. That took a lot of hours out of my day, but I still did it because I love myself and I would like to get treatment and become healthier. When you love someone, if you love yourself, if you love your husband, your friend, your dogs, you do shit that you don't want to. You help them. You take care of them. You cherish them. If you don't like yourself, it shows. It does, I'm sorry. People love to say, you can't judge a book by its cover, but you can definitely take some fucking hints, that's for sure.
So did you ever actually love your body in the first place? Or were you just saying that? Because something we're not realizing is access to GLP-1s and the amount of money that it costs to be on a GLP-1 is not something that the average person can afford.
When I was experiencing a plateau this year, I went to like a med spa in my old town because I was like, okay, like there's something wrong with me. I can't lose any more weight. Let me see what this GLP-1 shit is about. In my, well, I'm not going to say rinky-dink ass town. It's just like a normal suburban area. $500 a month just on the medication, not including the doctor's visits or anything. I was like, that's a no for me, dog. If I really, really, really fucking needed it, I guess I could swing it, but I was like, shit, I'll just figure this out on my own. And I mean, I didn't go to my doctor, so I don't know if it'd be covered by insurance. It's just like out of pocket from a med spa to get on a semaglutide. But guess what? Losing weight is for free. You don't have to be on a GLP-1 to lose weight. Shutting your mouth is free. Putting the fork down is free. Did you know that? And that's how you are going to lose weight. Even if you are on a GLP-1, the reason that you're losing weight is that you're eating less. You can lose weight only eating Twinkies, hence the Twinkie diet. It's not about how much money you have. Because if you're so broke and you don't have a pot to piss in, you will probably be a healthy or underweight if you cannot afford food to feed yourself. Being obese is a privilege because you have to afford to eat yourself to that point. You do not have this big of a double chin because you are broke. You cannot have a nice little filming background like this. You cannot have a pink iMac if you are broke. No, iMacs are like $4,000. This isn't class solidarity that you are doing. It is making an excuse for yourself and other fat ladies on the internet.
Again, let me reiterate, my issue is not the fact that you're taking a GLP-1, it's not the fact that you're losing weight, it's the fact that you have built this platform.
Oh, sorry. I'm tired. I'm bored. Ashton really said copy paste from every single fucking fat acceptance video that we've seen. You've built your platform on the back of fat women. And guess what? Those fat women consented to follow those people. Those fat women hit follow and liked those posts and clicked from those affiliate links and bought those things. You know, we're allowed to change our minds about things. Yeah, it makes sense that someone who is fat would like to lose weight because I don't know how old you are, Ashton. You look relatively young. Eventually, you will also want to lose weight because you are in denial about how horrible it is to be fat.
And monetize this platform off of body positivity and loving your body, and you have gained followers who truly...
It's like the same thing of like when vegan influencers start to eat meat again. Their communities act like it's such a fucking betrayal when it is a personal issue. And I get it, like people have built their brands or their following about certain things, but guess what? You can hit unfollow. The end. It's not that big of a deal. I promise you. Tomorrow will come. It is not the end of the fucking world. It is not.
Look up to you and look at you and see their body and know that you have the same body, and immediately when you get money, you go and change it.
Yeah, because when you get resources, you tend to change some things in your life. If you start making more money, would you not want to spend that money and improve your life in certain ways? If someone makes more money, it would make sense that they would want to invest that money into their life. Oh, I have money now and I can afford a medication that helps me lose weight. I'm going to take it. Oh, I have more money now. I'm going to hire a personal trainer. Oh, I have more money now. I'm going to invest in higher quality food. Whoa, mind-boggling. What about you, Miss Ashton? Are you starting to make some pennies off of the TikTok Creator Fund? How are you going to spend that? I doubt you're donating it all to charity. I bet you are using it to increase your quality of life. Whoa. Someone has money, so they're doing something to improve their life.
What kind of message does that send to your followers? Imagine you're a follower who has the exact same body type as you, and they've been following you forever, and you love your body, so they have started to love their body, and then immediately you go and change it once you have enough money to get on a GLP-1. So they're sitting there like, did she ever actually love our body?
Our body. See, you can be inspired by people on social media, you can have role models, but you do not need to make an influencer your whole fucking life. You do not need to mirror content creators. It's like, how do I break this down? Because it just sounds so fucking stupid that I feel like you should be able to handle it by yourself. Like, I feel like having to explain common sense is so difficult. If someone does something to themselves, it has absolutely no fucking reflection on you. I stopped bleaching my hair. Does that mean I hate blondes? I have my eyebrows tattooed because I have blonde eyebrow hairs. Does that mean I hate people that have no eyebrows? No. If I have a car, does that mean I hate people that have no cars? No. It's just a personal choice.
Did she ever actually think it was okay to look like we do?
As a collective. Oh, you decided to lose weight. Now you think all fat people are fucking ugly. If you lose weight as a content creator, you now hate all of your followers that are bigger than you. The logic, please.
Or was she just saying that until she could change it?
See, the thing is, it's hard to tell the truth when you cannot even say it to yourself. How could I tell people on social media that I was struggling at 272.8 pounds when I could not even comprehend that because I was so delusional? How is someone supposed to tell everyone the truth when they are lying to themselves? If someone is in a state of delusion, how do you expect logic to come from their mouth? See, you're asking for too much. And you are asking too much from plus size and I guess just normal, regular weight content creators. Your happiness and your self-esteem should not be reliant on people that post stupid fucking videos and pictures on the internet, myself included. If you disagree with me or if you don't like something that I said, that should not ruin your fucking day. Me deciding to lose weight in 2024 and going viral and having people deem me as dead because they were so fucking devastated that I decided to lose weight.
From now on, I am just going to treat every fat creator who has freshly turned into a weight loss influencer as if they've died.
Shouldn't even have been a situation. But people are crazy and they are attached to other people's bodies because they have issues with their own.
That's my problem. If you are genuinely not okay and not happy being in a plus size body, do not make a platform and monetize that.
But most people are lying to themselves and saying that they're happy, even though they look like a busted can of biscuits. So how do you expect them to post on social media, honestly? Their version of authentic is not even true to themselves. And what this woman is saying now will probably not be true a year, 2, 3 years when her weight and her health catches up.
And look, not everybody wants to be plus size. Not everybody likes being plus size. Not everybody likes being fat. Not everybody likes being curvy. Whatever you want to call it. Again, your body is none of my business.
But let me sit here and make a fucking 5-minute TikTok video about it.
But what is my business is when you make an entire platform claiming that you do love your body and that you are plus size and that you're confident and that you're happy in that, and you just lie.
I mean, I guess it is lying, but it's also someone lying to themselves so they can't even tell the truth. And we should be celebrating these people coming forward and deciding to say, hey, I'm actually going to lose weight, whether that is just being in a calorie deficit or taking a GLP-1 or getting a gastric sleeve, whatever. We should be celebrating them because they are making a very hard decision. Because we all know that people in those communities turn real fast on other people.
So, like, as far as I'm concerned, she's dead now.
We should say congratulations for taking your health and your quality of life seriously. But no, we get these fucking stupid ass ranty videos from people in the fat acceptance community that are obviously triggered.
Because if you were actually confident in your body, if you actually loved being plus size, you wouldn't feel the need to change it as soon as you got enough money.
It's not even a money thing. It's a health thing. Rosie Beam. I mean, I don't know anything about her finances, but she decided to start losing weight because her mobility had severely declined. That has nothing to do with money. From what I see, it seems like she's still doing pretty well. It's not about fucking money.
I know that I've done a lot of rambling in this video, but basically it just feels like we've been lied to.
And you're also lying to yourself.
It makes your followers look back on all your videos and question, did she ever actually mean it? Or was she just saying that because she didn't have enough money to get on a GLP-1?
No, from personal experience, it's because deep down, you know you don't like yourself. You know that you are overweight, but you feel so fucking helpless. You feel so hopeless because of the stupid shit you've heard people in the fat acceptance community say. So you think, I need to convince myself that my body is beautiful and that I love myself so I don't cry myself to sleep every night. Because when I look in the mirror, I hate what I see. So I'm going to post my big fucking fat rolls online in hopes that other people see the beauty in me and themselves, and somehow I can internalize that. That's what it is.
Heck, it's even gotten to me. I keep asking myself, like, once I hit a certain amount of followers or start making a certain amount of money from TikTok, do I need to start getting on a GLP-1?
The things have nothing to fucking do with each other. Like, it does not make any sense. Oh, well, if I had 100,000 followers, should I get on a GLP-1? Like, the two do not correlate at all. That makes no fucking sense.
I don't want to be on a GLP-1. I've tried a GLP-1, but...
Oh, you tried? I can assume how that went.
I didn't like it.
Why? Because you couldn't eat? You had no appetite?
And when I tried the GLP-1, I was going through so many side effects and I was just not feeling good. I was like, I would rather be fat and happy.
You can't be fat and happy. What is so amazing about not being able to tie your shoes or wipe your ass or be out of breath just from walking to the other room or being in constant pain from knee and back problems or needing a seatbelt extender or maybe even 2 seats when you go fly? What is so great about being pre-diabetic? What is great about having a stroke or heart attack? You have an answer? Yeah, that's what I thought. Nothing is good about being fat. The one good thing about being fat is that I felt like I was never cold. And now that I've lost 80 pounds, I feel fucking freezing all the time. I'm always wearing a cardigan or a sweater. I have a blanket on. I'm always cold. That's it. That's the only thing I miss about being fat. That is the one perk of being fat.
Then be skinny and miserable.
You do not have to be skinny. No, you don't. Did you know that, watcher? You don't have to be skinny. See, there's a spectrum. We have underweight, super morbidly obese, bedbound. You can be all the way, you could be here, you could be here, you could be here. But you don't have to be all the way over here. You could be here, like... You could just be a healthy weight. You could even just be overweight. You don't have to be morbidly obese. You don't even have to be class 1 obese. You could be overweight, and that would still make your life better. I've lost over 80 pounds. I feel fucking phenomenal. And I still eat everything that I want. Of course, in moderation. I don't treat myself every single day. I still focus on my macronutrients and my water and my sleep and my steps, but that is not being miserable. That is being a fucking grown-up. That is called taking care of yourself. That is called being responsible. Yeah, groundbreaking discussion we're having here. But that's the thing. People in the fat acceptance community are so obsessed with their weight and overindulging and being lazy sacks of potatoes. They can't imagine living a world that doesn't center around those things. There is more to life than bed rotting and ordering Uber Eats. I promise you, there is lots more to fucking enjoy. But people like her in the fat acceptance community will never know that until they decide to take their health seriously and lose weight. This person is obsessed with being plus size, hence her username, your big sister. You do not even see yourself as a regular human being. You have to emphasize the fact that you are fat as fuck, that you are big, that you are humongous, that you are plus size. You are obsessed with your image. And I know that might sound contradicting to us because, you know, like most of us are on a weight loss journey or have maintained a great weight loss. Vanity looks different for everyone, but it's like when you're in this community, weight is your personality. So when you decide to lose weight, that means you are betraying everyone around you when it is simply a personal choice.
I just don't think it's fair to those of us who are actually trying to send the body positive message.
It's not fair that you have so many followers and that I don't, because I'm actually body positive and you never were. Well, guess what, bitch? Life is not fair. And sorry, you're a failed content creator. Oop.
Because we actually believe in it. It just feels like there's a bunch of phonies out there.
I actually believe in it too, but look where that got me. I believed that I was healthy and sexy at 272 pounds, but deep down I knew I was none of those things, and there was actually something wrong. But I did not mentally have the capability to deal with it at the time.
Anyways, that is some of my piece on the skinny epidemic. Now for my followers on here, let me assure you, I actually love my body.
It looks like she just got lip filler. Did it not? Look at these little bruises right here, and then how pronounced her lips are. I love my body the way I was born. That's why I'm injecting my lips with filler, putting a mask of makeup on. And don't get me wrong, yeah, I'm wearing makeup too. Don't get me wrong. And I'm not saying that you can't love yourself and get all dolled up and shit, but I'll tell you, when I was at my heaviest, bitch, the makeup was being piled on. So I have my lips and my eyebrows and my eyeliner tattooed, so that probably leads you guys astray, but all I have on is some blush, a little bit of fake freckles, a tinted moisturizer, mascara, and some clear brow gel. That's all I have on. And I feel like since I've lost more weight and become more confident, I wear so much less makeup because I actually like the way that I look now. I'm not trying to sculpt my face and create a fake jawline because I already have a better jawline.
I'm actually okay with being plus size. Do I have bad body image days? Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't everyone? No, not really. I don't have really any bad body image days anymore. I guess I like how I look. I like it better than I did in the past, but now I'm not so fucking focused on what I look like. Since I've been able to get out of the fat acceptance community, I'm not hyper-focused on what I look like all day. Since I've been able to detach my self-worth from my appearance and my weight, I don't think about my side profile, or if someone thinks I'm fat, or if my fat rolls are showing, or being paranoid if someone looks at me from a certain angle that I'm gonna look humongous. No. There are other things going on in my life that have my energy now. My weight and my appearance has nothing to do with my identity anymore. Yeah, I don't really like my fupa, but I don't sit here and fucking dwell on it all day, like how I did when I was in the fat acceptance community. I will say though, I was trying to like get ready for a date night last week, and like literally none of my clothes looked good on me. But I feel like that was more of a reflection of like how all of my clothes are so fucking baggy now. All of my cute, nice clothes are now oversized and look like I'm wearing fucking bed sheets. So that's annoying, but that's not my body's problem. That's my clothes' fault. I guess not my clothes' fault. It's now my clothes just don't fit. That's my issues that I have nowadays with my body.
But But everyone does. I love my husband, but there are days that I don't like him. There are moments.
Girl, keep that inside. That's an inside thought. Me when we were moving. I like and I love my husband every day, but there are times, there are times where, you know, I wish I had a needle and thread and I could sew those lips shut.
That I don't like him. Wouldn't put myself on the internet and constantly face the mean comments that I get every day.
Oh, she's such a saint.
If it wasn't something that I actually believed in and that I'm actually fighting for.
That she's fighting for. Girl, what are you doing? You're sitting on your ass and doing a fucking makeup tutorial. What are you fighting for?
I am so incredibly grateful for this platform, and the last thing that I would ever want to do is make you feel like you've been lied to.
Well, girl, you're lying to yourself, so.
My goal on this app is obviously to spread joy and positivity and to...
Well, you sound like a fucking cranky bitch right now.
Maybe help some of you gain some confidence, but also to remind you guys of something that my mom always told me growing up. I remember when I was in high school and I wanted to try out for the dance team, and I told her that I was scared and I didn't want to because everybody on the team was skinny. She told me this: you can do everything that every single one of those girls can do. You just do it in a bigger t-shirt size.
I bet your mom was also fat. Anything you can do, I can do. Fat. That's from a play or something, right? I don't know. I mean, yeah, to a certain extent, but your weight will eventually hinder you. How are you going to be able to do one of those kicks and touch your toes when your fupa's in the way? Oh, that's cheerleading. She's on the dance team. Well, if you're fucking humongous, it's going to be real hard to keep up with those skinny dancers because they're going to be faster. When you are fat, you are slower because it is harder to lug around all those extra lbs. Sure, yeah, you can still do good makeup and be fat. You can still be a good accountant and be fat. You can, let's see, what else can you do? You could be a good receptionist and be fat. But being obese does hold you back in a lot of aspects of your life. Your mom is lying to you and you are now lying to yourself.
You deserve to be in that room, to be on that team just as much as anybody else does. Your weight, your body, your belly is the least interesting thing about you.
But here you are making it your whole personality on social media.
You have so much more to offer than your body. I love you so much, and I genuinely love me. I hope you do.
Girl, who are you trying to convince? Us or you?
Bye.
Does she not remind you of Alex Rodriguez? Literally, Remy Bader. I had to block her because of this. Girl, what? What's got you so confused? The video is pretty straightforward to me. It's just that America is an obesity epidemic, not a skinny epidemic. The majority of America is obese. The metrics to measure obesity are skewed to hell. So that statistic is not true. One I take seriously. Okay. I bet you're fat. Besides that, it's truly not anyone's business. Someone else's body and health are not your concern. It is your concern. If you are a taxpayer in America, your hard-earned money, your tax dollars, are paying for obesity-related medical bills. It is our concern. The issue in America is obesity, not being skinny. Why you are upset people want to change their bodies. Your listening comprehension is really bad because nowhere did she even kind of say that. See, it's in between the lines. It sounds like you've never experienced a life in a smaller body, period. When you are fat your entire life, like myself, I have probably been overweight since I was probably 5 years old. When you don't know anything besides being fat, you do not know what life is like when you are healthy. I thought it was normal to be exhausted all the time. I thought it was normal to always have knee and back pain. I thought it was normal to be winded all the time. I thought it was normal to be busting out of my clothes. But when you lose weight, you realize how much your weight has been holding you back. See, it's different if you just grew up a healthy weight and then you gained weight, because then you can kind of be like, whoa, shit, life's hard right now. And you can lose the weight and be like, whew, glad that's over with. But when you're fat Your whole entire fucking life, you don't know anything else. Being bigger and overweight 100% affects your health. It's not about looks, it's about feeling good. We can't blindly push body positivity without acknowledging that most fat bodies are unhealthy. If you are fat, then you most likely have this disease called obesity, which is a risk factor to many other disorders and diseases. When you are overweight, you are more likely to have strokes and heart attacks and type 2 diabetes. You also could have non-alcoholic fatty liver. And it also can worsen other disorders and diseases like PCOS. When you are overweight or obese, you are more likely to get osteoarthritis. I mean, I don't gotta tell you guys this, but it affects your health. You're just in denial. Just say you're jealous, period. The skinny epidemic is just America becoming healthy again. No, I don't think being extremely skinny is healthy, but most people just want to be healthy. Exactly. Well, I guess maybe some people. Most people just want to be a healthy weight. Most people want to be able to walk down a flight of stairs without gasping for breath. Most people want to be able to wipe their own ass or tie their own shoes. It's not about wanting to be America's next top model. It's about just having a good quality of life. Girl, you're out of touch. Being overweight has long-term consequences. You know, of course, losing weight is the best thing that you could do, but there still can be things that you cannot reverse. That is why it is important to take care of your weight as soon as possible. I was comfortable being overweight, but that came with my high cholesterol and pre-diabetes. A GLP-1 medication is no different than someone taking a life-saving medication. It's there to aid with things like insulin resistance, hormonal imbalances, or even PCOS. It's just an added bonus that it helps you lose weight. Taking a GLP-1 does not automatically default to someone hating their body. I would argue that most people that are taking GLP-1s love themselves enough to start taking a medication that will better their life. Please stop judging others for trying to get healthy. And then she says, I'm not saying that it's not okay to take a GLP-1. They were created for a reason, and it's most definitely necessary in a case of prediabetes. I'm strictly speaking on the mindset that comes with the diet culture. I'm so glad that you feel great after losing weight, but not everyone has that same experience. Yeah, because you have an ED. You feel horrible when you lose weight because you are restricting yourself because you most likely have BED. You overindulge, so then you feel guilty. So then you restrict yourself, but then you get so fucking hungry and obsessed with food that you have a BINGE. And then the cycle continues and continues and continues. And that's why it sucks for you to lose weight, because you can't do it healthfully. If you just count your calories, if you eat in a moderate calorie deficit, you will realize that you are not suffering when you are losing weight. Like the first 30 pounds, I didn't even do counting calories. I went from 272.8 pounds to like 240 just by eating slightly smaller portions, going on walks occasionally, and drinking more water. That's it. I mean, I was trying, but I wasn't trying as much as like I am now. It's like not that difficult. It's not that serious even now. My whole life does not revolve around it. And I'm just so sick of like healthy weight loss being included in diet culture. Diet culture is crash dieting. Diet culture is doing one of those fucking Pinterest detoxes with cayenne pepper and honey mixed together in some sort of fucking water concoction. Something that is a quick fix is diet culture. Someone changing their life, someone creating healthier lifestyle habits is not diet culture. That is called growing the fuck up. That is called taking care of yourself. It's really not that crazy. That is not diet culture. That is not toxic. That is doing the right thing, which she can clearly not do because she has issues. She has issues, ma'am. And I would argue that if you actually love yourself, if you actually want to have a good life here on planet Earth, then you will lose weight if you are overweight. You will go work out. You will drink enough water. You will get good sleep. That is loving yourself. That is taking care of yourself. That is doing the hard, annoying shit. But that is true self-love. And she clearly cannot do that. Like most people in the fat acceptance community. Because they think Any sort of weight loss is diet culture. They think that counting calories is toxic, but they cannot see the unhealthy, toxic behaviors that they do every single day. I just wanted to show this because I thought it was funny. This is so peak fat acceptance of like making fat your personality.
What are you turd burgers talking about?
So she was Fat Amy for Halloween and
Dressing for comfort?
You are probably the grossest human being I've ever seen.
oh wait, Fat Amy is Bridesmaids, right? Whatever, she's that fucking she's that one actress right here.
You're no panty dropper yourself.
So I have a feeling that we should kiss. And is that feeling a good feeling or an incorrect?
Okay, here's one last thing. I fucking cackled when I saw this.
Bloom Nutrition sponsored this month's plus size.
I think you're shady as fuck if you promote Bloom because it doesn't contain as many vitamins as it says it does. And I would argue it is a part of diet culture because of its promises.
Pilates. They sent over their snackable gummies, which are packed with a lot of vitamins and superfoods. And they also sent over their energy drinks, which are natural energy and zero sugar. The girls and I absolutely loved these. Thank you, Bloom.
Also, in case you're wondering, for someone that's like a Bloom influencer or something, they'll get paid like a set amount to post just like Bloom in the background. They could literally be like this. Like Bloom could be sitting right there on my table and that would like count as an appropriate video for them. It's like subliminal marketing. Me lying, saying that this is the last one. So someone replied, you couldn't wait 45 minutes. And I assume it's from this video. So the caption says, ladies, find you a man that will feed you while you get your nails done. Look at the fucking picture there. Okay, it's giving feeder. And then she replied with this video.
There are so many comments like this one. Like, couldn't you just wait an hour? Couldn't you just wait 45 minutes? Obviously, you've never gotten the shakes from not eating.
Should I be mean? Girl, I don't think you've gone a lot of time without eating because you're a large and in charge.
Obviously, you've never been so hungry you feel like you're gonna throw up. And
why are you pushing yourself to that point? That is not good, girlfriend. Is it because you have some sort of ED?
you're like shaking like this. So no, I don't want to be like this the whole time that I'm getting my nails done. Also, there's another one. It's like, food is her lifeline. Look at her. Tell your mom you said that.
Okay, well, I'm almost 30 years old. What is my mom going to do? Fucking spank me?
I'm going to tell your mom. Don't piss me off. Y'all piss me off some days. Don't piss me off.
Get tested for diabetes if you shake like that. Hypoglycemia is the worst. Girl, insulin resistance could cause this. Get checked out. I'm not a doctor, just personal experience. Most of your videos/comments talk about how being overweight doesn't mean unhealthy, but getting the shakes from not eating for 45 minutes and feeling that you're gonna throw up sounds like health problems to me. I don't experience that. I don't experience the fucking shakes if I don't eat. It's giving insulin resistance or it's giving BD. Like, that's not good. But she lives in a state of delusion, so I don't know if she'll get that checked out. I wonder if she'll be a mainstay on the cast. Let me know if you want to see more of her videos. As if there's not a million other fat ladies on the internet that we need to talk about. Let me know your thoughts and opinions of the handful of videos that we watched together. Please don't go to this woman's profile and leave any hate comments. You can leave all the hate comments in my section. Hate and jokes and comments that make you giggle are all welcome down below, even if they're about me or my bangs. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like this video, and if you enjoy me, consider subscribing. I would love to see you back here again. And if you made it this far, then leave some glasses emojis because she was wearing glasses in the last video we watched. Okay. Bye. I hope you have a great day.